Morning, Fraser. Want to say good morning?
Hi.
Allie says hi. I say good morning, she says hi. Kind of what we do. Anyway, good morning, bud. I hope your day's going well so far. Looks like we are probably going out on the water today. Another flat day. I got a doctor's appointment, should be calling pretty soon, but other than that, we're going to head out after that. Let's see what happens.
Unless it's wavy.
Unless it's wavy. It's not wavy. Oh yeah, the week before.
Yeah.
No kidney stones. Woohoo! It's all good that way. No, no internal anything. Pancreas is fine, gallbladder's fine, everything's fine. He's going back to the thinking it's some sort of a musculoskeletal thing where I pulled something. So he says wait for 2-3 weeks. If the pain's still there, then you know we get an X-ray. But so far so good.
Ooh.
Hey.
Throw it over. Has anybody seen Rick doing anything weird, stretchy, sketchy? I don't know. Reaching, lifting. I don't know. Anything like that? Just saying.
That part will be edited out. Alright, not only are we on the boat, but I have the battery and the cord and the whole 9 yards. So this is officially the second day of Chinook season, but it's our first day fishing the open Chinook season. What was that? Is that good? Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Wow.
Wasn't sure. I never know what she's doing behind my back. I never know. Anyway, let's go. That there is the giant yacht that was fishing beside us, trolling beside us the other day there, 2 days ago. So, beautiful boat. Massive boat.
It's 189 right now.
Okay, turn outward.
Sharp.
What's that? Do I think everything's sharp?
Perfect cheese pepperoni ratio.
Okay, I'll take one of these. I didn't know you had one of these pepperonis. Okay, keep on the line. I'm selling out for a bit. I'm going to put on a flasher, which means no camera. And a white hooch. See how that goes.
How deep?
220. I'm going with Brad's super bait actually.
Ooh, Brad's super big.
Oh yeah, that's the way to go now, you know. With the anchovy paste and that, you know, that's the way to go.
Fish. Oh wait, no. Keep going. There he is. Still there?
Something's there. Either that or the flash is really, really good. No, he's still there. Pulling the other line. It's just on the
Yep.
surface.
Nope, apparently not.
Just gotta pull it in by hand. Fine as far as stuff goes. That rigger's still pulled up. May as well push it when you get it in. It's coming on this side. So.
Might be all knotted up on you. But you got crap all in front of you.
I know. You don't like to take the rod. Now we need to spin that wheel more.
Which way?
Turn that way, baby. Flasher. Any in there? Yep. Not huge, I don't know what he is yet. Good. Here he comes. Here he comes. Black tongue. In the bucket. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Okay.
I thought you were throwing it out.
No.
Like, no! What are you doing? There's a knot.
Where's there not?
I was trying to fix it for you.
Okay, well, I didn't realize that.
I just took out, oh, you just got a fish. Crap. Are you serious?
Okay.
I did this one more time.
Sorry. Minus fish.
Fish it like it's there.
Feeling like it's there. No, it's not. Good, how we doing? Sorry. Nope, no bruise, no nothing there.
Dude, there's a scream.
We'll see.
Look over there.
Fish.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose my mind. What, 5 minutes to think. So you don't want me to come back?
I will in a second here. Should be pretty close. I don't know what he is, how big he is. Ground.
Can't see a thing.
Okay.
Not see a thing.
He's got an adipose. Beautiful coho, but he's got an adipose fin. Yeah. Well, that was a bit of a gong show. That was a bit of a fun gong show. Bang, fish hit. I don't even remember what happened anymore. I got like 3
You
fish.
had a line halfway out.
Right, and a fish hit. Got that one in. Allie had to pull the other one in because
By
the fish was
hand.
coming this. It was on surface. It was on surface.
I know, but it made a giant mess.
Well, you know, yeah. So it tangled up the braid. Put this line back out. Allie's working on the knot. Hit another fish. I think we hit another fish, didn't we?
Allie lost her mind and said, "Ah, just stop already. Give me a break for 5 minutes." Pretty sure I said that.
Pretty sure you did. I'm pretty sure I need a Diet Pepsi after all that. I need the hard stuff, the heavy stuff.
Feel them all. See how cold this one is.
It's probably fun for me.
Well, you know, fine for you is great, but I want to sip and I want it to be cold.
I can put it in with the fish for a minute. There's ice in there. What's our speed?
2.68. 65.
Just a second too late. You know what else to say, right?
No.
Or do we appreciate? No.
Those kind of jokes aren't allowed over here.
I know. Allie's a little tense over here.
I like it's Frankie over here. I'm okay over here. I'm actually feeling like I have a heartbeat again.
Good.
As soon as we're like 5 seconds facing that way, my heart starts again.
That way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I lost my mind and everything got in knots.
Okay.
Yeah. If not, I gotta make a hard right.
Nope, this area is working for us, so let's stick around here, and there's no boats.
Like there was tons when we were heading that way. Tons of fish marks.
Nice.
So I say when we hit 33, we head that way for a short stint.
Okay.
Not far, but like a little run because we didn't have any lines out at the time. We had a whole bunch of fish marks and we had no lines out.
Feel big, you feel again like a coho. Well, these coho are down so deep.
Play it cool, like you don't have a fish.
They feel like you're on.
So we're gonna come over here.
Okay. That felt bad.
Like you spit it.
That felt like a spit. It's that little, it's a weird little feel. I may be wrong. Nope, all right. It's a lot more work when you're fishing with a flasher than when it's fishing naked. It causes so much resistance on a fish.
Alright. Still there?
Yeah.
Remember, no sudden movements. Everybody's gonna come over here. We're at 210 feet now.
Maybe. Rigger's here.
Okay.
See the flasher. See the fish. Yep. Nope. Catapults. No. No point. Here, maybe. Another wild coho.
Another wild coho, he says.
I was trying to keep you out of the boat. Thank you.
Little fishes. Little fishes.
You made everybody come over here.
I know.
Because you're jumping and getting excited.
Bound to happen, right?
No, you gotta play it cool. How deep did you go down?
195. Fish.
No fish.
Hit it. Speed.
2.6. 5.5. 5.7.
It's fine, dude.
Hey, I'm just giving you the averages. I'm not saying it 4,000 times. Don't make me cranky over here. You know how I feel about this place.
Fish. Yep. Still there. Flasher. And fish. Flash it out. Coho, just grab it. Nope. Or not.
That's where you hit like 4 other ones.
I'm actually tired. I'm actually sore and tired today. Flasher pin.
There's a fish, maybe?
What's that?
That's what it's called.
Okay, top, yeah, get it.
You want it?
No, well, it's up to you. In other words, you don't want to?
What? I don't know. I just if there's a fish there, I'm not going to catch up to it.
No fish.
So. Should I turn around or no?
What's that?
Should I turn around?
No, not yet. I mean, you do what you want, but we're okay for a bit.
Wow, he just eared.
Call me Eeyore.
I did. Ron? What happened? Fish already?
You want some?
Fish?
Yeah. Dog. Another one. Mwah, another adipose fin.
Tons of fish marking down here.
I can't do this right now. Like, I cannot do a flasher again for a bit. I'm taking it off.
That's for a big ball.
What's that? Yeah, that's okay. What's wrong with that? I am going to pull it up and I'm going to put the white boot on it. Oh, let me get this fish first. It's a Chinook. First Chinook of the day. First Chinook of the open season. But I'm not convinced he's long enough yet. Ow! That was a hook. He is like 58.
Fish. Fish. Fish.
What?
Maybe? Oh, it's jiggling. Maybe not. Huge.
Huge meatball. Cool.
Caught one when we were over this a little while ago. There's a few stragglers up higher. Know what I say? His feet banging scared the fish.
Always fun. Fit it. Help it go. It's frustrating when you can feel it. You know you got tension on there, there's no slack, but you just feel that of the barbless hook.
This one mine. Maybe not. This one's down the far. I thought it was the short line. That one's the short one, isn't it?
Yep. We almost have double header. I got a hit on this one, but
My fish is swimming over there. You want this?
I'll take it away.
Probably should.
You want me
Down
to?
far. Hey, you got it,
It's on
folks,
surface. Right into you. Right into you. Darn it.
What?
Oh,
And it doesn't have an adipose
it does
fin?
not have an adipose fin.
I already saw.
What's that?
I already saw.
Okay.
Nice try though.
I don't think.
I was making sure it was on. See, I just didn't want to reel it all the way because I didn't want to have to kiss it.
Hey Fraser, hope your day's going well today, man. My day went very well. I smell nothing but fish. It was an amazing day on the water today, man. The water was a little ripply going over, so I wasn't sure. But the wind was supposed to stay down, but I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. Cause sometimes the windy's wrong. But man, we got over there, over behind Rebecca Rock, and it was. For the first hour, half hour, nothing was really going on. But then we kind of, there was a lot of boats around. There was about 10 boats. So we kind of scooted up towards the north and kind of went, normally, most people are fishing like north to south, just for whatever reason. And we kind of went up away from all the boats and we started fishing east to west. And we just started hammering the coho, wild coho, mostly. Somewhere, I was keeping count, somewhere around 7,000 or so of the wild coho. We did wind up getting 3 hatchery coho today, keepers, so it was good, but man, there was so many fish out there, so many hits and then gone. Get them halfway up to the boat and then gone. And I cheated today because Chinook season is open now, and we did get a keeper Chinook today. I put the video camera on one line, and I left that on until that was the go fish, until it was gone, and nothing was really happening. And the other one, I had the other line with the fish camera on it. But once the go fish camera was done, and we weren't getting any hits, like nothing at all up top. It was like really weird considering what we were getting, you know, a couple days ago. So I decided I sold out, and I put a white hoochie on with a black flasher. Dropped it down. I was down anywhere from 190 to 240 feet, and I could not keep the silly things off, man. It was to the point where when you're pulling up, I'm getting used to pulling up naked lures, like no flashers, right? Because the flasher has so much resistance in it. It is just tiring when you keep bringing it up and bringing it up and bringing it up, and you have to let all the fish go because they're all wild. Can't keep them. Man, oh man, oh man, it was a lot. So to the point where at one point I caught a coho, and the hook had gone up through its eye, and the whole hook had come through its eye by the time it got in and finished flipping around, right? The eye was still fine, and it was a wild, so I wanted to get him released as soon as possible, and as undamaged as possible. So I was yelling at Allie, hey, give me the clippers, give me the little clippers. She can't find the clippers. I said, okay, give me a knife, give me a knife. And I can't hold the fish down and do it because the fish is going to start flopping around all over the place, banging its head and causing damage, right? There's no way I'm going to be able to cut it safely, so I'm like, cut it. I didn't realize that she couldn't actually see it. She's still boat drunk, right? Because she you know, the dizzy. She can't see what I'm seeing, and I'm trying to get her to get in there and direct her with a knife, and she thinks I'm talking about cutting the fish. I'm like, no you cut the fish. So she went back, she found the clippers, and then we cut the line. So I was able to just take the hook out because it was fully out. It wasn't in the fish, but it was through the fish, and therefore, you know, the eye was saved and the other hook was out. It was fine. The fish was healthy, and put him back in the water, and away he goes. But at that point, I was like, I'm too tired to put this big flasher back on. So I put it down naked for a little while, caught a couple fish with that. Still wild, but easier to bring up now. And then but I wasn't getting as many hits. So then I put a small flasher on there. And I was getting a couple more hits, but still not as many. And eventually I put the big flasher back on. But that was close to when we were getting ready. We really left the area. Because, again, we were in an area where no boats were, but we were hitting all the fish. And so all of those boats migrated up to us, right? So it was fine. We kind of had enough. We had 2 keepers in the boat. So we headed off towards the 3 pillars there towards Harwood. And we had a double header. Or at least so it seemed. As it turned out, the one over here, it was gone. I can't remember whether I got it in or not. It doesn't matter. But the one over here, I went to pick this rod up because it was going like a fish. And Allie said, no, the other one, the deeper one. Okay, so I set that one back down thinking she was going to come and get this one. Or maybe that was a different time. I don't know. The point of the matter is we had a coho on there for maybe 30 minutes. Didn't realize it. It was swimming with the lure. It was still on the hook, the whole 9 yards, right? So at one point it did something just a little bit off. And Allie says, I think you got a small fish in there. So I pulled it up and reeled it up, sure enough. And it was a hatchery, which was nice. And it was big enough, which was nice because, you know, if you're drowning a fish like that, I'm a little bit worried about their mortality, right? So I wanted to get away from the coho. So we took the flashers off, we took all the stuff off, and then we put plugs on, dropped them deep, and Tim's boss, Mike, has been telling me I gotta be like above 2.5. I gotta be between 2.5 and 3, closer to 3. So I was going between 2.7 and 2.8 miles an hour, down deep, no flasher, just the plugs, and sure enough, bang, hit one. It was an undersized Chinook, but still hit it. I'm like, all right, let's put it down again and see what happens this time. Bang, and we got the 73, I think it was. I don't know. Yeah, and that was a keeper, which is good. I'm always happy on the first, you know, our first day of open Chinook season to be getting a keeper fish. That's always nice, right? So, but yeah, it was fantastic. We just fished for a while more, and it was so hot out there. I got so much video to go through, man. I may be 4 days ahead. Really, because I got 30 clips on this camera that I've got to go through, and they're all about 13 to 15 minutes each, so there's hours and hours and hours of video, so it may get split into 2. So, figured out the other day when I read Psalm 15, it was actually supposed to have been reading Psalm 14, but by the time I got to the reading portion, it had flipped over. It was after midnight. And just the way I started the Psalms on the first, right? So it's been going in line. That's why I knew I had missed one. So today, we're reading Psalm 14, because We can read that the other day. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. Their deeds are vile. There is no one who does good. The Lord looks down from heaven on all mankind to see if there are any who understand, any who seek God. All have turned away. All have become corrupt. There is no one who does good, not even one. Do all these evildoers know nothing? They devour my people as though eating bread. They never call on the Lord. But there they are, overwhelmed with dread, for God is present in the company of the righteous. You evildoers frustrate the plans of the poor, but the Lord is their refuge. Oh, that salvation for Israel would come out of Zion, when the Lord restores his people. Let Jacob rejoice, and Israel be glad. Again, this is talking about Jesus, that salvation would come out of Zion for Israel. That's Jesus. And all have turned away. All have become corrupt. There is no one who does good, not even one. That corresponds with Romans chapter 3, verse 23. For all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. There is no one righteous, not one. The only righteous person who ever lived was Jesus. And he died on a cross for us. He had to become sin for us so that our sin was sacrificed for on that cross. He rose again after 3 days. And he did all that because he loves you. Love you, buddy. Miss you. Again, I hope you're not hurt. I hope things are okay. Miss you, and I will post more tomorrow.